All right, I am live recapping. Let me post on the group me. Put a better spot for the mic. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Live on the channel. What you guys know about Hey Arnold? Got a Hey Arnold hat. Um, yeah, so the only second long week of the season. I hope you guys had a good weekend. And, oh man, that was a great matchup, at least for me. Um, I lost, but it was a damn. I thought it was over by week, not week, by the weekend, last weekend, because Dale had taken a commanding lead. He was, I think he was up like 12 home runs to 6 at the time, and just I couldn't get a break with my starting pitching. They would go 5 innings, and I would qualify for a win, and then their bullpen would blow it, and it's like it was a great week though. And then, man, to make a comeback the last 2 days it ended up being a great matchup, and I've been on my phone all day watching baseball all day for a Sunday showdown. So I would say I give the nod to me and Dale for the matchup of the week because just the way it went down. But according to Dale, looking at the standings, I should still be in first. So, but I don't know. I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. I had if it stays the way it's staying, then and then Adam got a big win, and I think since I will lose a game, he will get a game. He'll only be a half game behind me. Eric will drop a game, and Moy will pick up a game. So, bringing up the standings right now. Keeps logging me out of the fucking fantasy app. Probably gonna be an update soon. Yeah, I went 15 for 36 today. 2 home runs, bunch of crucial walks. Snell went 6 innings, shutout with 10 strikeouts. Fuck, man. So it was a great matchup though. But looking at the standings, so yeah, so Eric was a half game back, and if it holds up with Alejandro's team that's on fire, Eric will drop down a game. Adam will pick up a game, so Adam will go to 10-5. Eric will go to 10-5, and I will go to 10-4-1, which they will switch positions. So yeah, it looks like I will be a half game up. Joe had a matchup with Adam this week, and so Joe will go to 8-6-1, and Moy will go to 8-5-2 with a big win, and Justin will go to 8-5-2. So it looks like yeah, it will stay. Dale will go to 8-6-1. So I think Joe will fall out of the top. Joe will fall to 7. So it looks like it'll be me, Adam, Eric, Moy, Justin, Dale, Joe. I think that's correct for the new standings. Oh, phew. I mean, yeah, I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. But if I could stay in first, that'll be a relief. And it'll just still be a half game cushion behind with the person behind me, which will be Adam and Eric. So yeah, it was the second extended week. Again, Alejandro's making a push for the playoffs. Let's see where he's going to end up. because I think if he can win 5 out of 7, so Alejandro will win again, which will put him at 500 record, 7-7-1. Carlos will be 7-8. AJ will be 7-8. So AJ will jump up to the 9th spot. No, Alejandro will go to 8. And then AJ will go to 9. Yeah. So, like I said in the last video, 11 through 14, we assume we're out of it. And 9, 8, and 9 still had a chance. Carlos needs to get a win. I think he's lost the last 5 straight or 6 straight. So, great week. Ray and Carlos was another tight matchup. See, Dale just got a hit from McCann. Yeah, so it would have came down to a save for me. I needed that save. That would have brought it to 9-8 switch. So yeah, Ray beat Carlos 9-8. Chewy and Justin had a very tight matchup the most of the way, and then Chewy kind of pulled away. And then Moy and Efren were tied, I think, going into yesterday or the day before, and then Moy pulled away. So considering that me and Dale's went up until today, I think that gives us, again, the nod for the matchup of the week. The second extended week of the season, last extended week of the season. Some players are going to be on the move that might help your team. If they were on a shitty team and they get traded and moved to a quality team, they're going to play better. So, for example, like Castellanos and Bumgarner on my end, it looks like Bumgarner might stay a Giant, but Castellanos could get on the move. And if Bumgarner does get on the move, you want them to get moved to good teams when you get in this last run of the season, because then they're just going to play better and they're going to have better support. So I think if Bumgarner can get a move, that'll be huge for my pitching staff. But going into next week, every win is crucial. The first winner of the season is still up for grabs for everybody in the top 6, 7. Those in the top 4 or top 3 have to get their wins, because Dale's team is on the run, Alejandro's team is on the run, and Moy's team is heating up. That Muncy, what you're asking for Muncy is becoming more and more justified. Moy, that guy's tearing it up. So yeah, it was a long week, but it's finally done, and hopefully standings will change next week. And again, every week counts. So stay on top of your lineups. Any kind of mismanagement is going to hurt. Let me know what you guys are thinking in terms of your team, and who's been that player that people were underselling and you put them out there and they ended up being exactly what you said they were. Ergo, like Muncy for Moy, who did end up trading him, I think. But again, let me know which of those players were you guys. Chewy, is it still over 4 people, 10 through 14? That was a discussion that we had at Rocco's. The consensus was yes. If you can win out, Chewy, that 6th spot, the thing is, Chewy, is that people need to lose and you have to win out. So is it over? No, but you need teams like Dale and Moy and Joe. If they can win 4 out of the next 7, it's kind of a lock for them. But teams like Dale and Alejandro, who are on fire, you need them to start losing. So 10 through 14, the consensus it is over. Uh, you know, you're standing at 4-10, and you are from sixth spot. You're 4 games from the sixth spot. So I mean, it's going to be tough. You need to win out, and you need those other teams ahead of you to lose 5 out of the 7. We need a miracle. Well, I'm not going to say a miracle, but it's not probable. So, but dude, your team is having a great second half, Chewy. So that's kind of been the way this season, last season went for you. Like your teams go on late runs, and every matchup is like with you this week has been. I think anybody who played you this week or this season has said it was a tough matchup. So you're right on the cusp, man. Right on the cusp of a successful season. So keep playing with us, and it'll fall in. Look at me as an example. I haven't won a championship yet, and this is what our 17th, 18th, 19th. I don't know. I lost track of how many seasons we played. But still continue setting your lineups, because don't let the people that you're playing just get an easy win. Don't just hand over wins, because that's not the way to play the league, I guess, respectfully. But you still have your team, Chewy, again, right on the cusp of having a successful season. So again, some crucial losses this week for teams 1 and 2, me and Eric. Some crucial wins for teams 3 and 6 and 7 with Adam, Moy, and Dale. Alejandro is just I'm kind of speechless on the week. What are we in? 16, 17? We're near the end here. I think it's going to be week 16. Let's see. So right now, where are we? Yeah, week 16. So that was a quick recap of this week. And going into next week, let's look at the matchups for next week. It's going to be some good ones. I play Joe next week. Dale plays Ray, which, in the scheme of things, that's a great matchup for Dale to get a win. Chewy, you play Carlos. David plays Justin, so David's in last place, so a great opportunity for Justin to get a much needed win. Alejandro against AJ. AJ's team is healthy and starting to heat up, so that's going to be I think that's the matchup to look at. Oh no, man, there's a couple good ones. So Alejandro and AJ. AJ's on the rebound, got a win this week. Alejandro's on a surge. Then you got Moy against Eric, big matchup that week. Adam against Efren. Efren's team can be sneaky good. When they're good, they're good. I give the edge to Adam in pitching. But offensively, Altuve's taken off for Efren. Freeman's coming out of that slump, and Story's on fire. So Efren hung on to his players and didn't trade much. So offensively, I'll give the slight edge to Efren, but with pitching, it's all Adam. So great opportunity for Adam to get a big win, considering that the teams above him have tough matchups with me against Joe, and Eric against Moy. So some great matchups for next week. So let's go into week 16. Continue setting your lineups. A lot of fun this week. Hell of a matchup, Dale. I was straining my eyes looking at my TV and phone all day, but Chewy said, regardless if I win or not, it's a good league and having lots of fun. Vegas Draft 2020, great video as always, man. Chewy, you always come through with the comments and I appreciate it, man. Thank you for always coming up with the good comments and compliments. So I appreciate it. And you guys, Vegas Draft 2020. So, and like I said, Chewy, don't stop playing. Every win is every week is it's fun. You know, you might not necessarily be playing for playoffs, but you could play spoiler, and playing spoiler can be a lot of fun too. Um, Especially when it comes down to the last couple weeks, and people are like need that win to get into the top three, top two, get that bye, and you could play spoiler. Those are worth setting your lineup. So thanks for tuning in, Chewy, and any of the other guys watching this live. If not, it'll automatically become a video on the channel, and you can watch later. Um, have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you guys next time, huh? Peace.